Mischief Mouse reforms. Once upon a time, in a cozy little cottage nestled deep in the heart of the countryside, there lived a mischievous mouse named Oliver. Oliver was not your ordinary mouse. He possessed a mischievous sparkle in his eyes and an adventurous spirit that often led him into trouble. Oliver's tiny size allowed him to explore every nook and cranny of the cottage without being noticed by the human inhabitants. He roamed freely from room to room, always on the lookout for new adventures and tasty treats. His favorite hiding spot was behind the bookshelf in the study, where he could observe the humans without being detected. One sunny afternoon, while the humans were out enjoying a picnic in the garden, Oliver seized the opportunity for some mischief. He scurried into the kitchen, his little paws pitter-pattering across the floor as he explored every cupboard and drawer. It wasn't long before he stumbled upon a jar of freshly baked cookies. Oliver's eyes widened with delight. He had a weakness for sweets, and the aroma of those cookies was irresistible. Unable to contain his excitement, he climbed onto the kitchen counter, using his sharp teeth to loosen the lid of the jar. With great effort, he managed to lift the lid and peered inside. The sight of the delicious cookies overwhelmed Oliver's senses. He couldn't resist the temptation any longer. He dove headfirst into the jar, his tiny body disappearing amidst a sea of mouth-watering treats. He feasted and feasted, gobbling up cookie after cookie, his cheeks bulging with every bite. Unbeknownst to Oliver, his indulgence hadn't gone unnoticed. Just as he was about to take another cookie, he heard a soft voice behind him. "Ahem, Oliver, what do you think you're doing?" Startled, Oliver turned around to see a wise old mouse named Benjamin standing at the edge of the counter, wearing a stern expression on his face. Benjamin was known throughout the cottage as the voice of reason, and he had caught Oliver red-handed. Oliver, his mouth still full of cookie crumbs, looked at Benjamin sheepishly. "Oh, well, Benjamin, I couldn't resist. They smelled too good." Benjamin sighed, shaking his head. "Oliver, you know we must be careful not to take more than we need. We have to respect the humans' belongings and show gratitude for the shelter they provide us." Feeling remorseful, Oliver nodded. "You're right, Benjamin. I got carried away with the cookies. I promise I'll be more mindful in the future." Benjamin's stern expression softened into a smile. "I know you'll learn from this experience, Oliver. We all make mistakes. Now, let's clean up this mess and find a way to make amends." Together, Oliver and Benjamin carefully picked up the half-eaten cookies, returning them to the jar. They left a small note expressing their apologies and gratitude for the delicious treats. Oliver realized that there were better ways to enjoy the wonders of the cottage without causing mischief. From that day forward, Oliver became a reformed mouse. He channeled his mischievous energy into helping his fellow mice and the human inhabitants of the cottage. Oliver's adventures took a new turn as he became known for his clever problem-solving skills and his ability to brighten the days of everyone he encountered. And so, the mischievous mouse transformed into a beloved figure within the cottage, reminding everyone that sometimes a little mischief can lead to valuable lessons and unexpected friendships. The end.